are you doing? I am so happy to be sitting down and making a video for this channel. I missed making videos and I missed talking to you guys, even though I don't really see you, you know what I mean. I haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks and I am so sorry. It's just been like the beginning of summer. I've just been doing things and really busy. My boyfriend graduated high school and then we had a bunch of stuff and like I've just been working and I've been busy. So here I am. Hi. How are you? So if you guys have been watching my videos for a little bit now, you know I have been doing a declutter series. I am back with another one today. This is a makeup brush declutter video and I haven't really seen many of these. I think people do mostly like makeup products, but no one really goes through their brushes. And if you pay attention, a lot of YouTubers have tons of makeup brushes and I don't have a ton, but I do have a lot and I definitely do not use them all. So I'm really excited to go through these. So if you want to see me declutter my makeup brushes, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so these are the 3 containers of brushes that I have. Not like an overly excessive amount, but I do have like a ton that I don't use, so I am really excited to be going through these. These 2 that you see right here that are labeled are the ones that sit on my main like vanity thing, and then this one right here is the one that sits on my little white thing that I keep all my makeup in. If you guys watched my makeup collection video, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, those are the brushes like that I don't use as often. So first, I'm going to go through these, which are my face brushes. I'm just going to dump these out. By the way, if you guys are curious, I got these little jars from the Dollar Tree, so they were all $1. These 2 are the same, and then this one is like a smaller one. And I got these little stickers at Michael's, and then these little beads were from the Dollar Tree as well. So this is the Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm definitely keeping this. I love this for powder foundations and also my BB cream, the Garnier one that I talk about all the time, so I'm keeping that. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. I love this for contouring. I have also seen people use this to set their under eyes. It's just this really nice like short dome brush, so I'm definitely keeping that one. Just to warn you guys, I probably won't be getting rid of like a lot of my ones that I use every day. Oh, 3 fingers every day. This is my Morphe E4. Definitely not getting rid of this one. It is my favorite blush brush. As you can see, it's really pink. I think that would be good for like bronzer or like a light contour too, if you guys are interested in that. This is a brush that needs to be cleaned so badly. This is disgusting. It's embarrassing. This is my e.l.f. blush brush. This was only $1, or maybe it was $3, but I use this to set my under eyes. This is amazing for that. I've also seen people use it for blush, just like it says. Even highlighting, I think it would be really well for, but I just use it to set my under eyes and my eyelids if I am doing that with that brush. This is my Real Techniques blush brush. I used to use this for blush, but then I saw someone use it for bronzer, and which is like huge, if you guys can see, like in comparison to like this buffing brush, like it's so big. But I use it for bronzer now, and sometimes if I'm like spending the night somewhere or like traveling, I like to take this and I use it for bronzer and blush, so I can like do it all at the same time and save space. This brush I use for my moisturizer actually. This is the e.l.f. foundation brush. This is like their $1 collection. Let's see. This is my Morphe G2 brush. I use this for concealer. I use this mainly for my peach corrector to like buff that in because it's really creamy and this brush is really dense and it's awesome. It's like a beauty blender on a stick. I hope you guys aren't like gonna be bored because this is more of like a makeup brush collection. I think I might call this video like a makeup brush collection / declutter, because this is more of me just like showing you all the brushes that I have, because really I use most of these brushes. So yeah, anyways, this is the e.l.f. complexion brush. This is awesome for powder. I've also seen people use it for bronzer. I actually wanted to compare it to this brush, which this is on its side and that's that on its side. This is the Morphe M527. I use this one for powder. I use this one for bronzer, so I'm definitely keeping that. But I just wanted to show you guys in comparison because they are pretty similar. I think that the like natural bristles on this make it a lot like softer and they buff in the product better as compared to this brush. This is a little bit more dense. I just like this for powdering like my T-zone, not for like packing on powder or anything. This is my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. You guys will notice I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes because they're like amazing. And this is one of like the $3 brushes. I actually use this to contour my nose. And you could use this for so many different things. You could use it for concealer. You could use it as an eyeshadow brush. You could use it to contour. But yeah, I just use it to contour my nose. This is the Wet n Wild, I don't know, it's like a flat top foundation brush. They just came out with this like white and pink collection. These bristles are supposed to be pink, but now they're like orange from foundation. But yeah, I love this for putting on foundation. I've kind of strayed away from it, but I'm definitely not getting rid of it. These brushes, which you'll see, I have all of them, but they are like $1.99. This brush was literally $1.99, and it's amazing. I have 2 more brushes in my face little thing that I use every day. This is the Real Techniques powder brush. This is massive, you guys. I do use this for powder, and I used to like religiously use this to pack powder on my T-zone because I'm super oily, but I kind of use it now just to like buff everything in and like make sure everything's all blended. So that's mainly what I use that for. And then this is the Real Techniques setting brush. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than my e.l.f. blush brush if you guys want to see a comparison. I used to use this one to set my under eyes, but I kind of was like it wasn't covering enough area for me, if you know what I mean, like on my face. So I got this one because it's like basically the same shape and it covers more area at once, so you're setting your under eyes faster. So yeah, I use this now to highlight. I don't even know if I mentioned that yet. Yeah, I use this to highlight my nose, my cheekbones, my above my eyebrows, just all the high points in my face, and I love it for that. So these are my eye brushes that I use every single day. This is my e.l.f. smudge brush, which you can see it is very well loved. I use this to pack on metallic colors on my lid. This is my Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, which I love. It is like super, what do you call it, dense, and I use this to blend in eyeshadow primers and concealers on my eyes. This is the Real Techniques angled brush, and I use this sometimes if I'm going to use powder in my eyebrows, which I basically never do, but I just think having a good angle brush is good to have, so I'm keeping it. And these 2 brushes are from that collection I was talking about from Wet n Wild. This one is just like a kind of dense like little shader brush. I use this to like pack color on my lid sometimes, or I use it to like put a transition color in the crease. And then this one is like my favorite one out of all of them. You can see it's like disgusting. I use this to carve out my eyebrows. So I don't know what this is called. It's just like probably called the concealer brush, but it is so good. So you guys can see my toe. Oh my god, that's so weird. But yeah, I use this to carve up my eyebrows, and I love it for that. And I think this one was like 99 cents, which is awesome. And this is like my favorite brush of all time. If you guys saw me talk about my favorite brush video like a while ago, I'll link that down below. I don't even remember like which brushes I talked about, but this is the Morphe M433. I have 3 of these brushes, and it is amazing. It is very similar to the MAC 217. If you guys are familiar with that brush, it is just a tapered blending brush, and I love this for putting color in the crease, whether it's a transition color or a smoky shade. This one is from, this has nothing on it, but this is from Target. It's their Up and Up brand. Target has their own brand of brushes, if you guys didn't know. This came in a set of 2, and yeah, it came in a set of 2. I didn't like the other one, so I kind of threw that away, but it was only like $7, so this was worth it to me to keep this one. The other one was just angled instead of just like kind of straight like this one. But I use this to apply my Pixie under eye corrector, so it has like a bunch of gunk in it because that's a cream, but that's what I use that for. Yeah, this is the Morphe E36. This is a smudge brush. I bought this because I watched Jaclyn Hill's favorite Morphe brush video, and she said this was her favorite brush to smoke out her lower lash line, and it is mine as well, so I love that one. This is a Wet n Wild brush that my boyfriend got me just like trying to be like nice when he was at Walmart one day or something like that, and he was like, oh look, I got you this makeup brush, and I was like, oh, I'll never use that. But seriously, I use it every single day, like no lie. I use this to set my eyeshadow base every single day, so I only use this with like a skin tone color, but it is amazing. It is like so soft, and it just like is like just big enough to cover your eye, and it's, I don't know, it's awesome. This is just like one of their like little rinky-dink brushes. I don't know, but it was amazing, and I'm sure it was really, really cheap. This is my LAB squared, if you guys can see that. This is the Just Blending In brush, and I got this from Walmart, and they have this brand, and all the brushes are like $5.99 or something like that, but this is an amazing fluffy brush. This is like the only fluffy brush I have that I use, and that one is awesome. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I use this to highlight my brow bone and sometimes pack matte colors on my lid. Now this is where I'll probably get rid of some brushes. This is my like ones that I don't use that often. You can see there are like so many here. So yeah, this is my one Morphe M433, I think I talked about in one of my videos. If you guys can see, it's like all messed up, like the shape got messed up because when I washed it, I like laid it in the wrong like spot for too long. So I think I'm gonna rewash it and see if I can like save it. If not, I'm gonna throw it away because it's like ruined. So I'm gonna keep that one over there. This is the e.l.f. What is this? It's just called the eyeshadow brush. I think I'm gonna get rid of this because I think I bought this with the intention of using it as like this eyeshadow C brush, but this is their $3 collection, and then this one, the white one, is the $1 collection, and the black one is just so much nicer. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And when I say I'm throwing it away, I'm not. I'm giving it to like friends or like my mom or my little sister. So yeah, just so you guys know. I have like a bag of makeup underneath my desk over there that I keep when I do these videos. This is I don't know what this brand is. I got it for sure. I got it at Walgreens, but it's called the Eye Crease Blender. I'm getting rid of this because it's like broken. This little thing like constantly is popping off, and this used to be like my favorite brush, but after feeling all those other brushes I use like every single day, this is so like stiff, like ugh, it's like not soft at all. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. This is my e.l.f. What is this called? I don't even know. It doesn't have a name, but it's a complexion brush. But look, it like is broken. Like what the heck? This was like a $6 brush, and it was like my favorite foundation brush for a while, but it's broken. So I think I'm gonna actually buy a new one, but I think I'm gonna like give this to my little sister. She might be able to like hot glue it or something. But it's a really good brush. It's just like broken, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is a brush I'll actually be keeping. This came with my Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, and their brushes are always bomb that come with their little things, like their little palettes. This is like a duo fiber little fluffy crease brush, and then this one is just like tapered on the side, so I'm gonna keep that one. Urban Decay has really nice like makeup brushes. This is another one I'm gonna get rid of. This is I'm sure this is a Real Techniques foundation brush, and this came with my contour brush and the buffing brush, and I only wanted this set for the other two. I didn't really want this one, but since I have the other one from e.l.f., I'm gonna get rid of this one because I don't ever use these that often. This is a brush I'll be keeping. This is the Real Techniques multitask brush. I've seen people use this for foundation, for powder, for bronzer. As you can see, I use mine for bronzer. I know you could probably use this for blush. That's why they call it the multitask brush. It's amazing. You can use it for so many things. I really like it, so I'm keeping that one. This is a brush I'm going to get rid of. This is a Mary Kay cheek brush. I've literally had this, I think, since I was like in the 6th grade or something like that, or maybe like middle school. There's nothing really wrong with it, but I just have other blush brushes that I like a lot more. This is a e.l.f. What is this? I think this is called, yeah, small stipple brush. I don't ever use this one. I used to use it for my peach corrector, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I just don't really know what I would use it for. I really want a large one of this. I know e.l.f. makes one, but I haven't got my hands on it yet, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is a blush brush that I love so much. This is from Eco Tools, and I believe this is called a small paddle brush. But Kathleen Lights mentioned this in her like favorite drugstore makeup brush video like forever ago, and I bought it because of that, and it is like one of my favorite blush brushes, so I'm definitely keeping it. I got it at Walmart, by the way. That's where I've seen them most of the time. This is another brush I'm going to get rid of. This is the Target brand, the Up and Up Just Like That concealer brush I was talking about. This is a foundation brush, but like, oh my gosh, can you guys see? It is like so stiff and like dense. Like, it just, I don't know. It gives like not that I don't like full coverage, but it just like, I feel like I'm just like wiping my makeup all over my face. I feel like it doesn't blend it in at all. I did like it a lot at first, but I don't really anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This is a larger stipple brush from Real Techniques. I think it's just called the stippling brush, yep. And I'm going to keep this one because, like I just said, I totally forgot. That's like how like oblivious I am. I just said I was getting rid of that one, but I want a larger one, and here's a larger one. So I'm going to keep that one. This is the other M433, so I'm keeping that. This is the Morphe E22. I love this one for smoking out my crease and blending, just like another blending brush that I like. I think this is the e.l.f. what's this called? Eye crease brush. I use this to smoke out my lower lash line, but I like my Morphe one so much better that I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I have 3 more of these like Urban Decay brushes because I have like all the Naked palettes. Well, I like gave them all away, but so I'm keeping all of these. These are really good, like fluffy and then like shader brushes. So yeah, I'm keeping those. This is another one of the Wet n Wild brushes that I have. I actually think, oh, I have 2 of that other one that I showed. It's the same one. I have 2 of them, so I'm keeping that. And then this is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. I'm gonna keep this. I used to use it to contour, but Kathleen Lights talked about it once and said she used it for foundation, which is awesome. So I think I'm gonna keep it and try it for that. It just gives me kind of like too harsh of a contour for my liking. So I mean, if that's what you're looking for, like more of a harsh contour, this is great for that. This is just I actually know where this came from. My friend Tiffany, if she's watching, hey girl, you gave this to me like in the 5th grade, I think. This was from like one of her makeup brush sets, and I have had it for that long. It's probably been like 10 years. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this because it's so old. Not that like makeup brushes go bad or anything, but like I have so many of these like stupid little angle brushes that I just like don't need them because I don't even use them. Here's another one. I bought this one from Sephora. This is just the number 100 brow filler. I bought this when I bought my Anastasia Dip Brow forever ago, and I don't even have that anymore, by the way. But this is kind of like frayed on the ends. I did not like this brush at all, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This came when I bought my Salon Perfect like dip brow thing forever ago. It has a spoolie on one end, which is pretty nice, and then a little angled brush. I'm gonna keep this because this is just nice to have to travel. This is the Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush. I really like this for putting color in the crease. As you can see, I use darker colors. Sometimes I use it to set my base. I use it for a lot of different things, so I'm gonna keep it. This is an Eco Tools eyeshadow brush. Actually, no. This is Beauty 360. You can get these at Walgreens, and I use this for my lower lash line. This one is actually pretty soft, so I'm going to keep it. My last 2 brushes, I have this one from Morphe. This is the E17. This is from the Elite Collection. All the ones with E's in front of it are from the Elite Collection. These brushes are bomb. I suggest any of the Elite Collection brushes. I just use this with really dark colors on my outer corner, and that's what I use that for. And then this one I use to put inner corner highlights because it's super, super tiny. This is the Real Techniques accent brush, so I love this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup declutter video. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every week. I think that's it. If you guys have any suggestions for future makeup videos or anything like that, leave them down in the comment section. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!